here now, in this time, in this place, the most relevant and necessary time and place. As you land, feel, begin to understand where you are and what is happening around you.
I feel like I landed on a cloud. Just a very puffy, nice, soft cloud. And I'm seeing other angels. There's an angel, there are angelic beings. They're on a bigger cloud. They're over there. And my angel is there. And so I'm now seeing I have a paddle that I can paddle my cloud through the air. I'm just paddling through the air and waving, and everybody they're really happy to see me. They're happy I have come. They're waving and reaching out to greet me and to sort of help draw my cloud to their cloud. And then I just easily lift off of it and kind of just lightly almost floating over to see them. And I do see the angels come with me, and she's the clearest one that I can see. She's like, so nice that you have come. So happy to have you here. She's wrapping her wings around me and just telling me, like there's so much love here for you, just to enjoy this visit and this time with them. And I turn back and I see, well, I feel more than see the smile, the warmth and the love, and they're happy that we're here, and they're ready to just share whatever we want to know. So I'm looking around. I'm curious if this is the 12. And I'm getting confirmation that it is. So our divine council. Different
Okay.
sizes, heights, and
Mm.
things. But they are. I'm seeing more of the differences that.
Can you describe them more this time? Are you able to see more of what your surroundings are and what they look like?
Well, we are all on this cloud together. We're on this
Mm.
just a big cloud, and it's like the backdrop is just like a night sky, not like a blue sky, but like a starry kind of a backdrop that almost that they've chosen to show for me today. And I did notice that a couple of them had like a look like blue, like a blue tint to them. It's still presenting it in like a humanoid shape, mostly like light, but there's like a humanoid shape. So there aren't any, scary images or anything that I would feel like really alien. They're just, some are more light than others, and I'm knowing that this is because their shape is not, something that I would recognize. So they're just, it's for my, it's for me that they're doing this. They're just more of a, and they're just showing me too that everything is energy, and they're encouraging me to look down at my own self. And I'm feeling like I don't feel like even I am feeling more energy, like I'm appearing more, like when I look down, I feel more light and more, it's hard to describe it, but like I'm seeing my aura kind of thing. And
So
but
you don't
again,
even. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
no, sorry, what?
So you
I
don't
don't,
see yourself in a body, or at this
not,
point?
yeah, no, it's different. I sort of was until I stepped over, but now I'm seeing more my own energy. I'm seeing the colors flowing all around and through me, and really just more the energy. And there are like, when I look down, I see like there are, like some sort of sparkly areas and some, just shapes within the aura, like within my aura, but not so much. Like I still sort of have like you shape your aura, but not like the body under the aura, more the aura. Which that's cool. I've seen auras before. I'm comfortable with that. So that's
Mm, mm.
that's no big. It's funny because it's also, I feel so pretty casual about, like, it's like non-pulse. Like I feel like this is, like if I was watching a show or something, I don't feel like it's like, not like, oh my God, I'm here on a cloud with ascended masters, and
Mm.
I feel like it's just kind of unfolding, and it feels perfectly comfortable, like if I was talking to anybody anywhere. Like it feels like there's no fear, there's no nervousness. I don't feel anything. I just feel like I'm ready to just converse with them. And so I'm just like,
Okay.
they're just
Okay.
saying thank you for taking the time, and they're saying to me basically the same thing back. Thank you for making the effort to bridge this gap, and so that they can, deliver whatever wisdom to help us and other humans on our journey.
Okay.
Because that's
Well,
what they're there.
I'm gonna go ahead and just um take us a little bit deeper, okay?
Mhm.
So now it's time to go deeper. Feeling relaxed, breathe, feeling twice relaxed, deep breathe in and out. And now feeling even more relaxed. And continue to breathe, letting go of any remaining tension. We'll go ahead and start off with, what advice can you tell anyone listening that we could use at this time during this massive evolutionary shift in human consciousness that we're all going through? Is there anything that we need to be aware of, or as we proceed forward?
You need to understand that you're more than just who you believe yourself to be walking about on the earth as mere mortals, as mere humans. See yourself as the truth that you are. You are all star beings. You are all originally from elsewhere, walking on the earth. You all have all of these components that we have. You each have within you as well. We are the tribe of 12, the divine council of 12, and we represent each of the star nations who have come forth to be a part of this. And you contain in you, within you, each of you have a portion of this, of the 12. So we are your family, we are your soul family. We are your ancestors. We are your star lineage. When you understand you are immortal, you are invulnerable, you are eternal, you are multidimensional, you are not some mere mortal thing like that could be squashed like a bug and end your existence. Your existence will never end. We will never end. Your time on Earth may end, and you may go to another planet, or you may rest in the in between. To try to comprehend this, try to understand how expansive, how you are energy. You are energy. You can all see this. You can all do exercises to feel your energy. Working with the chi, taking yourselves through the movements of qigong or tai chi, yoga, all these things are here, even to hold your hands together and pulse them together. We encourage you, gain a sense of knowing of yourself as energy. Learn to sense your own energy. Learn to see your own aura. This will open it up. You will look out and you will see others, the aura of others. And you won't notice variations of skin tone. You won't notice the amount of time this person has been. You won't notice the age. You won't notice the skin, the nationalities. It won't matter if they are male or female or something in between or both. See that you are energy. And as you do, you will come to learn the language of your energetic body. Feel for these subtleties that will tell you, that will direct you, that will help you avoid what you do not want and help you trust that what you are doing is the right thing for you and is different for all. See yourself, know yourself to be energy. You are. You will never die. This is empowering for you. This is something you will learn through your heart much more than your brain. Feel for the energy that you are. That would be the most important first step we can advise you, is take you back to your roots, your energetic roots. And so much more will be so much easier. And you will, once you have a grasp of this, once you understand and accept, then you will naturally want to take steps to nurture and support that which is your totality. Your totality is energy. You felt the power of the eclipse. Being in direct The view of the stars, of the sun, of the moon fills you, has rainbows of rain, of snow. Be in the elements. Be aware and feel the shifts. Feel all of this. If you can be out under a rainbow, if you can be out when there's something like the eclipse that just happened, if you can be out under a starry night and open to that energy, open to it, and intend to receive and intend to nurture your energetic body, who's really what you are. You have created this physical facade, this earth suit, so you can navigate about in the 3D and the 4D and even the 5. So you can navigate on the earth plane. But feel for the energy, not the physical. It's more subtle, but it is stronger. It is eternal. So be less attached to the physical. Look after it. It is your earth suit. Look after it, nurture it. We would love to see you put more importance on the energy, and then you will see you are all connected. You will see, you will feel how your aura flows into another and into the trees and into everything. You will see how the energies are connected, and that will be the greatest teaching for you.
I'm gonna just go ahead and take you through for a moment here a little bit deeper. Now it's time to go deeper. Feeling relaxed. Breathe. Feeling twice relaxed. Deep breathe. And now feeling even more relaxed. Breathe, letting go of any remaining tension. And I want to ask you, can you talk more about free will
What
as a
would you
human?
like?
How much of as a human, how much free will do we actually have? Or how much is already planned, pre-planned to us before we incarnate?
You do have free will. You used that free will when you were making your life plan and you were creating your soul contracts. So they are the overarching umbrella that you came, and those things can shift and change at any time. We spoke before about how a contract made is a contract kept, and that is true, but how you get there, how you navigate that. So say you're sitting in your home and you want to go, you're planning a day trip. So you consult your GPS and your map, and they show you even with that, you can go this way and it's more direct, or you can go this way, it may take a little more time. This way has a little more traffic, or this, or but if you even followed that and decided to turn down a road you hadn't turned, exercising your free will, to turn down a road you hadn't, your GPS or your map did not direct you to, it will quickly reconfigure, and you might stop for lunch and you might meet somebody. You might decide, maybe I'm going to spend the night here and continue my day trip tomorrow. These are all choices that you are making from the human, you're human, but it is still overarching with this destination, the ultimate destination that you intended to reach. It's not saying like, I'm going to go down to Earth and on September 4th of I'm going to be at this place and have this meeting set up. The things that are important will happen. The people you were supposed to meet, you will meet regardless. They might be also taking shifts to their planned day trip where you were supposed to meet. Maybe you will both change those plans. Then maybe you will meet another person you were supposed to meet, which will still lead you back to that one. So you have latitude. You can certainly choose to live your life as you intended to live it. You always have that free will. And your free will also established the things that you wanted for yourself, that your higher self wanted, that your soul wanted. But you're asking from a human level. Yes, your human can choose what it's going to have for lunch, what it's going to have for dinner, where it's going to live, or who it's going to live with. But the ultimate that you had, the choices that you made before coming to the earth, those things will still be upheld. But you still do have free will. The two come together. You will feel the following your heart is such good advice because your heart wants what your soul wants. So if you were to say, I really want to go see Antarctica. I want to go live in Antarctica. That is my heart's desire. Then you go and do that. That doesn't mean, oh, well, I was supposed to maybe stay here to fill out my life's purpose. No, you will, if your heart is desiring something, then it is what your soul wants also. Your soul inspired that, planted that seed in the heart of the human, planted in you that where you want to spend your time, what you want to do. It is all like this immense smorgasbord, and you can simply walk through and choose what you like. It's like this immense library. You can, or a library is a good example. Do I want to read a comedy or a fiction, or do I want to study something more in depth? You can choose any of those books from there. You have that free will. It's it's guaranteed to you. It's nothing you need worry about. It is there just as basic as your breath. If there's something your soul is wanting to have this experience, that desire will be in you as a human to have that experience. So you work together. You're not working against each other. You're living this life in tandem, like even if you are not fully aware of your higher self, as most are not. Those who are fortunate enough to connect and to be fully cognizant of this higher self, you will recognize this. You will recognize that, yes, I feel like when I'm doing this thing, I feel like my soul likes it, my spirit likes this, wants to do this. But others might just feel for no reason, this is something I have to do. I have to uh, set sail and go explore new lands, even though it's very dangerous, even though so many people are saying, no, don't do that. You shouldn't do that. Stay here where it's safe. But that compulsion is there to go and explore because there's something that was seeded there by your higher self, something that you wanted to do while you're here on Earth. Is this answering the question? Are we
Yeah,
getting to the
yeah,
root of
yeah.
what you want to know?
Yeah, and let's elaborate a little bit more. I have another way of where I would like to go with it, but I just want to take you a little bit deeper, even more. So just now it's time to go deeper, feeling relaxed, breathe, feeling twice relaxed, deep breathe, and now feeling even more relaxed. Breathe, letting go of any remaining tension. I want to get into a little bit more on how much is there at a point with with free will and what we chose prior to coming and laid out, even though you can make different choices, is there at any point our guides or angels will step in depending on what choices we choose to make? If it's something that could
Yes.
potentially impact a large majority of other humans, or and maybe in a negative way, so to speak.
Yes, you will. You feel there's varying degrees. You will feel nudgings. As we say, those who are more in touch with their higher self, who connect with their guides, will respond to these earlier gentle nudgings. You will recognize the feeling. You'll just feel like this is not something that I'm really wanting to be doing or should be doing. And I'm going to honor that feeling. But even if you don't honor that feeling or are not sensitized to it, things will get bumpy when you're off the path. Things will get rocky. If you're on this day trip and you decided to go off the recognized highways, and you might find yourself in a very rocky road. And it might at one point you're exploring this rocky road and it gets to the point now you're in cottage country. Now you have a very narrow road. Now you have very steep hills. And suddenly your car is not up, your vehicle is not up to the task. You can't go any further. You literally have to back up to a point where you can turn around and get back onto the road that you were meant to be on. Things will just get increasingly challenging when you are proceeding down a path that is not right for you. Now, we recognize that there are things that impact other people. There are governments in place, there are agencies and individuals in place. And as we have mentioned before, even this is agreed to. There's no reason to feel hatred or anger or fear toward these people because this was all part of the plan also. And the more offensive their behavior is, the more effective it's going to be in in providing that wake up call that so it's not now just a nudge, and now it's actually a wake up, shaking, throwing water on some, to wake somebody out of their deep slumber because they wanted to be woken up. And as there's unrest and there's civil unrest, these areas, these people had to experience these things to achieve what their soul wanted to achieve. It's why things that seem like they are, from your human perspective, can seem like a horrible thing to have happen. Why would this happen? But it is So there is the free will, but there is also the predetermined, the soul wanted this journey. The soul is in charge, not the human. If you want to think of it in terms of who is the boss, that the soul came to the earth to experience certain things, to explore, to enjoy the beauty, to to help other beings, or to work more on themselves so that they could ascend more. There's a myriad, there's multitudes upon multitudes of different reasons why. For every human, their soul has a different reason for wanting to be here. And they came with that reason, again, your day trip. You want to go to X from X place. You want to go to X place because you want to experience being there. So the journey along the way, different things can happen. You might find yourself positively influencing somebody. You might negatively influence them. These, which also can help them on their path. So you do have the free will. As far as those who are being negatively impacted, remember that this is this life, even if this was the fullest life, even if it was the longest by human standards, it is still, in terms of eternity, it is a blink of an eye. So again, this don't take it so serious. It's not so serious. Everything that's meant to happen will happen. And you as a human, you are afforded all this free will. But even that is within reason. Of course, there are laws, there are constraints to prevent too much from going wrong. And yet sometimes it does, but even that, there's a positive aspect to that. It is still within the calling of the soul, what the soul wants to achieve. And for humanity, and there certainly have been dark days behind and dark days to come, and there are also universal buffers there to prevent things from going completely out of whack. Things are rectifying themselves, old things are breaking down, new things are coming to the foreground, new solutions are here. But don't feel you are not following a set pattern. It's not set up that way. It's not set up like you have the specific roadmap of every day there's something that you're supposed to be doing. And if you miss it, then you're somehow violating something, or that you have no choice, that you have to do this thing. It will all happen. You will meet the people you're meant to meet. You will have those opportunities. If one is missed, there will be another one. Just like that GPS. If you miss one turn, it might lead you around the block, but it will bring you back up to where you were meant to be. And we offer this hoping that it brings you peace, and that you can then understand that there is an agenda, but it is not such a strict, it's not like under a strict timeline. It is wanting to take the time to explore and enjoy. consider it to be like this is a vacation. You're here, you want to explore this museum, or maybe if that stops being appealing to you and you want to go to a different one. But you're still getting to your end, going to the town or the place that you will set out to go to. So enjoy. This time is briefer than any of you realize. Like even the longest by your human standards is so brief. And Earth is unique. And you don't have the opportunity for what you have now. In this body that you have now, this is your only time being this individual that you are. So love this body and love this life that you have chosen. And if you want to change it, change it. Nobody's forcing you to continue on. If you want to change career or change partner or change anything about yourself, just we just want you to love yourselves. Love this life that you're living. Make whatever changes so that you can love this life that you're living. Love this vehicle that you're in, this suit, this earth suit, this beautiful, intelligent being unto itself that you are. Just to love this, love this. That is the answer. It really, truly is the answer. Just come back into your heart and just feel that love and feel that connection. Does that satisfy you?
Yeah, and let me just say, let's just close things out and ask you one last thing. Like, what message could you give anyone listening to this or anyone listening to this in the future? A message that could help them on their journey.
Hmm. We are going to draw on and draw a parallel here. We are going to reference, because it is something that so many of you are familiar with. We are going to reference the journey as set out in the tarot, which is something very much in the consciousness of so many of you on the planet, and particularly this our channel, our person we're coming through right now. So in that the fool sets out on their journey not knowing what's going to happen, and they're on their journey and they meet all the different all the different archetypes. So they meet with including the sun and the moon and the emperor and the empress and then the devil card and the hangman, and they're on their journey to learn and to explore. And that has persisted throughout the centuries because it is the journey that each of you is on. You set out not knowing, wanting to learn about life, wanting to experience things. And there are signposts along the way, and there are beings you will meet along the way who will have information for you. So be open to receiving. This is the ultimate, taking this analogy to the next level. The ultimate that we can offer you is there, you are all on this, but you are all also all these other roles that are being played. You might feel that you are the fool and that you are just beginning your journey. You are card 0 for yourself. But for another, they might look at you and see you as you might be their emperor or empress. You might be the one who has the wisdom for them because you've been on it longer than they have. You all play many roles. So even though you are a seeker, you can also be the teacher. There's always someone ahead of you, and there's always someone behind you in this never-ending journey. So lend that hand. You are helping. When you help another, you are helping yourself. You are fulfilling that place within yourself when you offer guidance, when you offer knowledge, when you help someone out of a situation, when you show them that they can remove themselves from a dark situation. When you are shedding the light for them, you're shedding the light for yourself. As you do, as above, so below, as within, so without. All of these are not just catchy phrases, they are the truth of what is. And so when you are giving your love, when you are helping another, whether you're helping an old senior across the street or you're helping a toddler come to their feet, it's all the same. And there is nothing too small. Helping a butterfly, helping some wounded, small, tiny creature. It's all the same. It's all the love, this loving and supporting each other, being patient and loving with yourself, recognizing that you are all things. You are everything. You are pretending you are not. It's time to stop pretending and to recognize you are everything. You are every card in that deck. You are everyone you see is you, aspects of you reflected back to you. So love it all, love it all, love it all. You got to be here. This is a gift. This is a beautiful, wonderful gift to be thankful for and to be open and remember that you also contain all of us. We are in you. You're not apart somewhere that you can't access. You can connect with us. All of you can. You can look into the eyes of your cat or your dog or your horse and connect with them. For they are also part of you. That's what we would say to everyone listening. You are everything, and everything is you. So love it all.
Thank you for that beautiful message. Until next time, we will see you soon. We're
We
going to
wish you
bring,
a beautiful day.
thank you. We're going to bring your light body back to your physical body now. Just bringing your energy back to your physical form. All of your renewed and realigned, vibrant energy is returning now into your body.